Good morning. This is Connie's crochet couch on location in my backyard. I've been working on a project for some time, and I did make one video of part of the things that I put in it. I'm making sweaters, or have been making sweaters, for little kids that are in an orphanage that is run by one of our church missionaries in Mongolia. And I just finally did the last sweater of the bunch, and we're going to start mailing stuff out. Other ladies in our church have collected a myriad of things. I'm playing with my hair. And we've got coats, hats, and blankets, and you name it, we've got it. So today I just wanted to review with you the whole collection before I send it off to Mongolia. So, without further ado, let me start with this. This is, obviously it has pockets and buttons, and it's made with, please excuse the tree seeds. I am on outdoor location. All of these will be washed before they're mailed. This is made with Caron Simply Soft? Yeah. Caron Simply Soft. And again, please ignore the tree seeds. It's Arkansas. We have tree seeds in the spring. Okay. That's one. Now, I have a cat sitting on the next one. Let go, please, kitty cat. This is the last one I've made. I'm not exceptionally pleased with the way this one turned out. Again, tree seeds. This is for a boy or a girl. And as you can see, I made that. This one is made with Bernat Baby Soft. It's very, very soft. And it is covered in tree seeds. This is just sucky. And the cat got a snaggles on it. I'll have to work on that. Anyway, I said it was Bernat's baby. There goes the cat. That's kitty. Okay. This one is made in the Tunisian stitch. See if I can show you the inside of it. See? Tunisian stitch. It's like that on the inside and like this on the outside. Okay. Next, that's number 2. A lot of people think this is the prettiest. This is a poncho. It's made out of Bernat Baby yarn that I picked up at Walmart. And tree seeds again. Sorry. And it's a sleeved poncho. And I put fringe on it. There's the inside. That's number 3. Got a whole pile over here. This is number 4. And this was made from something that I got at Joanne's. Bernat something. But anyway, this one, if I keep from dropping it in the tree seeds, has a zipper. There it is. Ta-da! Is that not pretty? I love this. When I bought this yarn, I thought, oh my god, that's the most gorgeous yarn I've ever seen. Because it's bright. Bright colors. Okay. This one I've had in a video before. Well, maybe not. This is a V-neck. This was made... This is some yarn that I ordered online, having never seen the yarn. There was no picture. I ordered it from a company called Knit Picks. Except for I want you to be able to see if you can. You see the flecks in that brown? I got that from ice yarn like 2 years ago. And it's been laying in my stash forever. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out what to do with it. Please excuse the tree seeds. That's the word of the day. But when I got this yarn, all I had was the name of it. It was called Seaside. So I thought I was getting something green. Well, I ended up with this gorgeous, gorgeous Seaside blue, which just happened to perfectly match the weight and color scheme of the brown that I dyed for 2 years. Okay, next, minus the tree seeds, we hope. This wasn't a very planned out video, was it? Oops. This little devil looks cute like this, or it looks cute like this. It has, I wanted you to notice these buttons. They have 9 holes in them. You ever see a button like that? I picked those up at Walmart. And it has pockets in the side. Big pockets in the side. See if I can show you the inside here where the pockets are. There are great big pockets in there. So some little kid's gonna love that one. Okay, I lost count. You're gonna love the next one. Everybody does. It's flounced. I'm calling it my ruffled tunic. This is made from an ice yarn, rainbow ice, but it's also available from other companies under different names. It's very, very, very soft, so it makes for a light item. See the back? I do have a seam down the back. It's hard to see, but it's there. Some little girl is going to be fluffy, fluffy in that. And then there's this one. This is made from Caron Super Soft tweed. And again, we're fighting with the tree seeds. But on this one, you don't notice it. It was a pretty easy thing. It was pretty much made all in one piece. And as you can see, I did it sideways. I used a smaller hook on the cuff and this up here in order to make it draw in. And then I just put little shiny buttons on it. I added a little touch of color here. And that's that one. This is the first one I made of the bunch. And this is the Aspen Stitch. And this is made from Red Heart Super Saver, the least favorite yarn in the whole world. Cute? You like? I like. Okay. And here comes one that really, you don't appreciate it without seeing it properly, because it's just covered in sparkle. It is a sparkly thing. And I believe I got this yarn, I think I got this from Ice. It's an online purchase. It's a series of front post and back post and then regular crochet. I do not think you're going to see the sparkle that I'm trying to show you, but it is very sparkly. And I put some really cute, I'll show you the filigree buttons. Can you see those? They're pretty. Okay. This one is definitely an ice yarn. Magic Ice, I think it's called. And it looks pretty plain. The sleeves may run a little short, but you know, kids get too hot when they're out running and playing. So they can shove their sleeves up. I put cables on this one. Before I go any further, because I'm sure you're all asking, very few of these have patterns out there. Like the little ruffled thing, there is a tutorial out there if you look for that. And the one with the Bernat tweed in it, that one, there is a tutorial out there. I didn't do it, someone else did the tutorial. I've never yet done the tutorial myself. So they're out there. Okay. This is the only one that really concerns me sending it to kids in an orphanage, because it is hand dry, hand wash and dry, and covered in tree seeds. That's normal. So I'll bring it forward so you can see. I put fake fur, or whatever you want to call it, that fluffy stuff around the edges. This is Fez, F-E-Z. I don't remember who makes it, but this is Fez yarn. It's got these really cool little things in it, but it does have a touch of cashmere in it, so it does have to be hand washed and laid flat to dry. I'm concerned about that one going to kids. Here's another one that you may not see the full value of it, but it has twinkles. Maybe you can see some of the twinkles. See the twinkles? It has twinkles in it. It twinkles. And tree seeds. Anyway, and I kind of rolled those up a little bit. This one was done all in one piece. I started at the bottom on the front and came up and then widened it out in order to do the sleeve. And then I went over and down the back. So the only seam in it is this underarm seam right here. And I do not remember what this yarn is, but based on the smell of it, it may be another one that I should be concerned about, shrinkage. I'll bring it up a little so you can see the pattern of the stitches. Yeah. Okay. This is one of my favorites. This is made from a mandala yarn. And again, it is a zippered sweater. No pockets this time. Just a sweater. As you can see, it is, it's made with 2 rows of double crochet, or 3 rows of double crochet, and then a row of single crochet into which I did the back poke. I used the back strand whenever I was putting it together to give it the texture. Okay, this one's a little wild. This is made from Red Heart Super Saver. Believe it or not, most of this, oh boy, does that need washed. I must have spilled Mountain Dew on it while I was making it. Most of this is Tunisian stitch. It's a variant on the Tunisian that when you stretch it, it looks really cool. It's got a lot of stretch to it, where usually a Tunisian doesn't have a lot of stretch. This one does. If you look online for what they call it crochet 2 rows at one time. Well, if you expand that out to however many rows, because I did it this way, it was crocheted this way. If you expand that out to how many ever rows you want, this is the stitch you end up with. Now this one is really strange because I put big stripes on the back and little stripes on the front. No, I was wrong about the yarn. This is baby yarn. This is Bernat baby, or Caron baby yarn. Yep. Okay. Obviously these are all different sizes. Okay, let's take off a few tree seeds. This one's much smaller. There is a tutorial out there on YouTube for this pattern. Not in a sweater form, just the pattern. So you can learn how to do this. You'll have to look for it. I think you look under ripple patterns. Eventually you'll find it. I'm not going to post links in this because I don't know enough about YouTube to post links. But this is just a cute little button-up sweater. As you can see, this is the pattern. Okay. That one's very small. I'm afraid those are going to fall off of there. I don't want those to fall off of there because there's ashes from the fireplace on the other side of that railing. This is the smallest one. This again. No, this is not mandala. Oh, goodness. I ordered some of these online. They're really, it's a sock yarn. It's a sock yarn. But this is a cute little thing. And I just used the front post, back post for the color. Made a little placket there and put buttons on it. And yes, those buttons are operable. So there's that little baby. And last, which has the most tree seeds because it was on the bottom of the pile. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. Tree seeds are the bane of my existence. This is the same exact yarn. Just a moment and I'll show, as that one I just showed you, the baby one. Just in a different color way. Hirschner's fashion yarn. That's what it is. Hirschner's fashion yarn. Well, it's a good thing I'm going to wash these. Well, you're just going to have to look past the tree seeds. Anyway, this is Hirschner's fashion yarn. This is simply a basic pullover. I did not do a fancy cuff on it. I just put a couple rows of back post, front post for that and for the collar. And this is not my best work on this one, but you know what? Kids are going to be happy because it's pretty. Because you can see the seam in the back and it really looks kind of crappy. But both of these are made from Hirschner's fashion yarn. I know it's made by Hirschner's. So if you're interested, it's a very fine yarn. It's like a number 3. There's a little piece of it that's hanging out there. You can see. It's a very fine yarn. Obviously, I still have some ends to work in. I'm not completely done, but that's all of them. I believe there are 18. I've enjoyed making them. And I've been looking forward to showing you all of them in one sitting. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I do enjoy doing them for you. You know, when the trees do this, it's irritating because it makes a mess. It just makes a terrible mess on my deck. And then when I try to do something like this today, I end up with a bigger mess because I have to pick them all off. Even though I plan to wash these all, probably by hand, before I send them out. Our church is going to be mailing these out. And I hope I can get this set up to where a picture of the pretties will be on the thumbnail at the beginning of the video. So, this is today's video. Today is the 26th, 27th, 20-something of April 2021. We're right at the tail end of a COVID epidemic. And things are loosening up. We don't have near as much problem as we used to. We don't have to wear the masks like we did. In future years, hopefully y'all won't be still wearing masks. So, this is Connie's Crochet Couch saying ta-ta for now. And be happy.